Hello, Capricorns. Hope you guys are doing well, manifesting to your higher self, doing some healing, keeping your heart open, and enjoying the spirit of Christmas. Because it's going to go by so fast, and then it's going to be over, and the year's going to be over, and it's going to be a whole another 12 months of hang the fuck on and Jesus take the wheel, right? So let's just enjoy this time right now. I can't stand when people say, oh, I hate the holidays. I'm like, oh, Jesus, get away from me. I think you hate more than the holidays, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. I don't know why I felt like saying that, but I did. Embrace happiness and love in your family members. Otherwise, you do have a lot of healing you need to do. Let's do this. What's going on with you, Capricorns? What's going on with Capricorns? Nothing, huh? Nada. All right. C-A-P-R-I-C-O-R-N. Beautiful. Cool. Then the rest just came out. Nice. The cat and the dog, like, what the? I love it. This is such a good reading, guys. This is such a good reading. Okay, so I'll let you know right now, Capricorns who are watching this reading. If you are going through a death process right now, this reading's for you. Okay, so when I say death process, it's like the phoenix rising out of the ashes. This is somebody who's probably needed to die off an old part of them, or even end something in their life, or end something inside of them, so that they can be reborn, so they can come back stronger. This is somebody who might have just had to go through the whole death process, or you guys have felt like you were dead for a long time. And it's like, I need to come back. You know, I just feel it's some kind of personal death. You know what I mean? Whether it's like, I need to die off this no self-worth, or I need to die off this no self-love, or I need to die off this part of me that's holding me back, or I need to die off this negative attitude, or I need to die off this relationship, or I need to die off this friendship, or something like that. You know what I mean? In order for things to come back to life through the flames. You know what I mean? So yeah. Now, that being said, and I'm seeing the Lady of the Lake because this is who you are, this is what you're going on right now, and this is your physical, so I feel like this doesn't have anything to do with ending something physically. I feel like this has to do with just, this whole reading is just you. So I feel like there is something here you needed to die off to, and I kind of feel like with the absolute truth, the courage, self-respect, and responsibility with that, vibing with that, I feel like you needed to maybe let go of some kind of depression, or kill off some kind of like negative vibe, self-deception, like maybe even some narcissism, because this is, as you're dying off this part of you that you really needed to fucking kill, you're coming back as this, which is somebody who is real with themselves and really and has the balls to keep going and has that self-respect and taking responsibility. This is just somebody who's in their true power of knowing who they are and being real with themselves, instead of perhaps whatever you're dealing with before this death, okay? Yeah, the cat in your recent past, independent, healthy boundaries. For me, the cat card is kind of like the vibe of the universe kind of saying, hey, Capricorn, just remember you're the cat, okay? It's like, look at all the shit you've been through, everything you've dealt with. No matter how many times you fall or even die, you have 9 lives. You're always going to come back. You're always going to bounce back. You're always going to get back up on your feet, just like a cat does when you watch a cat fall. You know what I mean? You can climb up a tree and be all happy and then fall out of it, but you can land and just run away. It's like no big deal. You know what I mean? I know that sounds weird, but that's just, I feel like maybe that's what you went through this year of just kind of like, no matter how many times you kept falling, you just kept getting back up. You know what I mean? Or you have those 9 lives. I think that's taught you independence in a different way in this year as well. Um, to know that you don't need anybody, that you got this shit on your own. Not saying you don't want somebody or you don't need, want companionship. I'm not saying that. It's just this sense of independence with you to know that you're okay. You got this. You've had this your whole fucking life. You know what I mean? We're Capricorns. Hello. We've been dealing with this shit since childhood. So it's just this sense of remembering healthy boundaries, not allowing any negative bullshit, or just keeping good vibes around you, knowing that you don't need anyone. You can do it. You're going to be all right. No matter what happens, you're always going to get back up. You're always going to have those 9 lives. Okay. So I don't know. That's just what recent past is saying. But yeah, like I said, right now you're just in this place of absolute truth, or at least for this week, you're just in this place of like being real with yourself, doing things. Maybe you just been in this place of like giving up or not wanting to do anything or just tired of trying, or maybe you just kind of having those vibes of like, I'm so over it all. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that I guess from my own personal vibes as an example. And so it's like, okay, you need to come to self-truth with yourself. You need to be real with yourself. You need to pull your big girl or boy panties up and fucking keep it going, and know who you are and remember who you are kind of vibe, instead of just being in that like bleh stage. Okay? That's why the death card's here. It's like, it's time for you to die off this old you so you can be a better new you. And I feel like it's time to, you know what I mean? It's time to just shed that old skin that you've been fucking sitting in for a while. All right. If it resonates, it resonates. And you should know by now if it does. The future card, loyalty, sincerity, and unconditional love. So I don't know if this is going to be just the natural energy you're going to be in, especially because this is going to be like going into Christmas time, or this is the universe telling you what you should be vibing in right now. So with the dog, I love it. The dog and cat are so beautiful energies of being loyal, being real, being sincere, doing everything from sincerity. You know what I mean? Helping somebody out, or being there for somebody, or any kind of actions you take, just being sincere about it. And unconditional love. You know what I mean? Capricorns. It's hard for us sometimes. I don't think people even can understand or grasp how much love Capricorns give, and how much they can give, and how much they have given. So I kind of feel like it's this statement of remaining in this place of unconditional love. That even though maybe you don't want to give your love, you're always going to be the golden retriever, Capricorn. You're fooling yourself if you're not. If you're not loyal and you're not sincere and you don't have unconditional love for your friends and family, you're not a Capricorn. So it's just, I kind of just feel like it's, this whole reading is just saying, be real with yourself and be in your true vibes. Be you. Like, it's time for you to just be who you are. Independent, healthy boundaries, absolute truth, courage, self-respect, responsibility, loyalty, sincerity. Everything that I'm seeing here on all these cards is who a Capricorn is. So it's because you're dying off this old part of you that I feel like you kind of been like cocooning in. And it's like, no, it's time to be a Capricorn again. You know what I mean? It's time to come out of the ashes and pull your big pants up and give yourself even a little wedgie and fucking kick life in the ass. Okay? Great readings. All the earth signs had such good readings today. I'm so happy because it's definitely towards the end of the year, and I'm like wanting all the signs to really go out with a bang. You know what I mean?